Cool. Loc Q&A. So hopefully you can see me because the sun is doing a bit of madness right now. I made a poll, sorry, not a poll, a question box on Instagram to just ask if you guys had any questions. So, first question, have I ever had build-up? Yes, but like mild build-up. And I've realized that I had build-up because I done two things. I done an Aztec clay mask, and I also done apple cider vinegar soak, and all the build-up just lifted to the surface, but it wasn't that much. Yeah, it's something that you have to do again to really clean out your locks. Interloc or gel twist. I'm assuming out of the two, mine will be gel twist, even though I don't use gel. Well, I use a substance to emulate gel. I just use CMOS, and I just twist, literally just twist my lock at the root. I don't interlock, so I didn't start with interlocked locks, so I started with comb coils, which is another question. So yeah, I started with comb coils. I didn't start with 2-strand or anything. What do I use to hydrate my locks? I use just this. Hold on. This is all I use. Just rose water. Sometimes I'll mix it with vitamin E. Hold on, let me fix my hair. Oh my god, I'm not the same. Jesus Christ, it's malfunctioning. Sometimes I'll mix it with vitamin E. Oil if I have some, but I don't, so I haven't recently. How often do I retwist? I retwist, it depends. As of recent, I've been wanting to style my hair a lot more, so the last 2 times that I've washed my hair, I've retwisted my hair, and I wash my hair every 4 to 6 weeks. But it could be like, I could retwist my hair like 3 times a year or 6 times a year, but I never retwist like every month. Just can't be asked to do that. What oils do I use? I usually use a moringa oil blend. It's like moringa oil, rosemary oil. I'm not sure what other oils are in there, but I don't use castor oil because I'm allergic to it. I can't use it. Occasionally peppermint oil. Yeah, that's the oil blend is really what I use the most, but I don't have any, so that's a shame. What do I use to wash my hair and grease my scalp? I just mentioned the oil. To wash my hair, I'll try to get a natural shampoo. The one that I was using was like a black African soap shampoo, liquefied. I don't have that. I'm not too fussy. My mum has hair, so I use her shampoo sometimes. What do I use to slick my edges? I would use a CMOS gel, or I'll use Gorilla Glue gel, just to do like stuff like this, because my hair's actually thick, and it edge control and like eco styler that won't hold down my actual edges, they'll just come up. How long have I been growing my locks? I've been growing my locks, it'll be 3 or 4 years this year. 3 years this year. This will be my 3rd year in October. Do I retwist them myself or go to a loctician? Generally, I retwist them myself, just because A, it's cheaper, B, it's easy to retwist your locks, and C, my hairstylist, my lock stylist, she lives in South London, so who always wants to go to South London? I can't remember the last time I went to her, and maybe it's been like over a year, I don't know. How long did it take for me to see growth? I mean, I saw growth all the time, like not all the time. I saw growth every time I went to get a retwist, but I'd say when my locks dropped, ooh, like when they dropped, because you know what I mean. It was maybe like after the 9-month mark, when they stopped frizzing and then they dropped and then they mature. That's when I started to like notice lock length, as opposed to just like length in general, if that even makes sense. Do I retwist with beeswax? Hell to the no. I will never put beeswax in my locks. You have to think about it, like look how thick and dense wax is and what it actually takes, because it's not a water soluble product, so all it's going to do is going to sit in your lock and it's just going to build up. It's not going to do anything. You can't just remove it easily with water, like no. And anyone that tells you to put beeswax in your hair, you need to stay apart away from them. many locks do I have? I don't know, you know. I think I had 99 when I started. I intentionally made sure that I had 99. But I've joined like 4 of them, 6 of them. No, 4, 6. So I have less than 99 now. Maybe like 90, I don't know. Either 80 something or 90 something. Oils for dry scalp. Yeah, peppermint, moringa, rosemary. I like blend oils. I don't like using just one oil. Vitamin E oil is good as well. What was the purpose behind starting my locks? That's the last question. Yeah. The purpose was I started my natural hair journey maybe like, I don't even know how many years. Let's say about 3 years before I started my locks, and I knew like towards the end of that 3 years that I eventually wanted to get locks, because that was just like a part of my transition. Like I was aware that that was a part of my transition. I didn't really have a reason initially, and then I started to look into hair and into locks, and into obviously the physical, quite like surface reasons. It's like easy maintenance. That was one of the main things, because I was getting sick and tired of maintaining my afro, and also yeah, it's easy to maintain. And then I started to like delve into the spiritual side of things, and about hair retaining energy and receiving information, and just like what locks symbolize and just what they represent. So yeah, and I say this all the time, locks are the most versatile hairstyle ever that I've ever had. And yeah, you can do everything with locks. I mean, look, I would never have done this hairstyle with my natural hair, with my loose natural hair. But yeah, that's everything, I think. Recording videos is a struggle for me, but I said I was gonna do this, so I've done it now. I wanted to do it. The first one I did, I was looking a bit, so I was like, no, let me not put that out. But yeah, hope you found this helpful.